The Quran, of course, also tells us that Ramadan is a month of fasting. And we are told that we must fast because others before us were also commanded to fast. كُتِبَ عَلَيْكُمُ الصِّيَامُ كَمَا كُتِبَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُم. You're not the first to be ordered to fast. Those who came before you were also ordered to fast. When did this come down? يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا كُتِبَ عَلَيْكُمُ الصِّيَامُ. Fasting is now made obligatory on you. When did this come down, this command? It didn't come down while you were in Mecca. For 13 years we were in Mecca. No fast of Ramadan. Okay. Even though the revelation of the Quran has already come down. When we arrive in Medina, the Quran refers to Medina as Yathrib. We fasted with the Jews on the days when they fasted. And in accordance with the law of fasting in the Torah. That law of fasting was you begin fast at sunset and you fast all through the night and all through the next day. Significant moment in the history of religion when it became plain and clear that the rabbis in Medina had rejected Nabi Muhammad and had rejected the Quran and were now conspiring to try to kill him. And then Allah Ta'ala decided it was the month of Shaban, the month before Ramadan. And he did a number of things. The first one, he changed the Qibla. So they have their Qibla, and that Qibla is still valid for them. But he gives us our Qibla now. So we are a new Ummah is born. Before this, we and the Jews belong to one Ummah. But now we are a new Ummah, a separate Ummah. So the first thing is a change in Qibla. And the second thing is he gives us a new law of fasting. And the new law of fasting is we will fast from dawn until sunset. Now let me give you the Arabic text. Allah says, وَكُلُوا وَاشْرَبُوا. Eat and drink. Meaning, during the nights of fasting. Hatta, until when? Until you hear the siren, yeah? Until you hear the siren? Is that what he says in the Quran? Or until the paper tells you. The paper tells you. Or you check on the internet. And the internet will tell you when to start the fast. What does Allah say in the Quran? Huh? He says, eat and drink during the nights of fasting, that is. حَتَّى يَتَبَيَّنَ لَكُمْ الْخَيْطُ الْأَسْوَدُ مِنَ الْخَيْطِ الْأَبْيَضِ مِنَ الْفَجْرِ. Eat and drink until it becomes plain and clear and distinct to you, the difference between the white thread and the black thread of dawn. I don't know about you here in London, but in the rest of the world of Islam, nobody takes out a white thread and a black thread to check when to start fasting. You know what anybody does that? Huh? Allah says, eat and drink until the white thread of dawn is distinct from the black thread. And you have never come across anybody taking a white thread and a black thread. Strange, isn't it? But one of the companions had problems with the white thread and the black thread. And he came to the Prophet ﷺ to say, I'm having problems with this. It was at that moment that the Prophet ﷺ explained that this is not an ayah muhkama. This is an ayah mutashabiha. An ayah muhkama is that part of the Quran which is plain and clear. No need for any interpretation. But an ayah mutashabiha cannot be understood unless it is interpreted. Explanation is tafsir, but interpretation is ta'weel. So the Prophet said, when Allah spoke of the white thread and the black thread, what he meant by that was, eat and drink until the light of the day is distinct from the darkness of the night. I was in Islamabad, and my hotel room had a balcony, and from the balcony I could look east. And Salat is taking place, you can hear it on the microphone for Fajr. And I can't see any light in the sky. I can't see any light in the sky at all. So I am entitled to be eating, and they're already praying Fajr. I am entitled to eat and drink until the light of the day is clear and distinct from the darkness of the night. And only then the fasting begins. And only after the fasting begins can you have the Salatul Fajr. This is a problem when people cannot study the Quran the way it ought to be studied. So Allah gave us a new law of fasting from dawn until sunset over an entire period of 1 month. We are the only people In the history of religion, we are the only people to be given this fast of Ramadan. And we should thank Allah for what He's given us.